Would you do me a cup of black tea as well then? Thank you. Vivian is the yeah, that's fine. Vivian is the tea connoisseur in our household, so if she's making tea, it's always a good idea to get a cup. It's going to be at least an interesting brew. Which one goes best with whiskey? I'm kidding, but
so here's the thing. I have done an Earl Grey cocktail.
yeah.
And Earl Grey and Scotch don't go together that way.
Okay. Cool.
So if it's a thing you want to try,
All right, I guess it's gonna be Eskay getting schwasty hours. I feel like I'm committed to the bit now. It's also been a while since I've had some whiskey, so I feel like
whiskey
Scotch.
works better, certainly.
Maybe I'll just have tea then. Who knows? Who knows? I gotta finish getting ready for the. I personally am glad that we're getting onto Mizuki route now. If I had known the game was going to split off like this into like following Iris and following Mizuki, I would have followed Mizuki first. Because at least at the beginning of the game, she was definitely a lot more of a draw than Iris was. And I get the feeling that's how it was kind of supposed to play out. Because Iris just comes up out of nowhere. Ah, well. We're doing it now. Speaking of which, my clock says noon, so let's get this show on the road. All right. What is the most recent file? Here we go. Howdy, Wheel Baron. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, it's showing us all the bits. It remembers that we did all the bits where Iris died beforehand. Thank you, game. I needed to be reminded of that. Thank you. But at least the whole missing eyeball thing makes so much more sense now. All right. All right, we've already done everything we need to do here. All right, let's go to Bloom Park. Whoops, law. What's the whoops? You're fine. EV, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We are finally, it is finally Mizuki time, which I know we were all looking forward to, so. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Alright, how is she doing? Mizuki is looking behind the bush. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so
I was gonna say, when you're
clearly.
little, you're like 12. Oh, whoops, the images of her dying. Yeah, just having a great time. Woo.
This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so...
Holy shit, Mizuki.
colorful.
God damn it. What is it with me playing VNs with really depressed 12-year-olds?
But now, this is where
Actually gotten up in time for the start for once. Hi, Henri. Yeah, usually it's just Toho practice, but today... Oh no. God damn it, Mizuki. I gotta say, her VA is fucking phenomenal, because she is selling that small child sense of, like, everything is wrong and I don't know how to express it. Are you cold?
What do you care?
What do you mean, what do I care? We house you!
You never cared about me
What
ever.
do you mean we never... Oh god, we're a shitty dad.
And I liked it that way.
Ah.
I don't want you getting close to me.
Ah. I see.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me.
Okay.
Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
We're never gonna stop worrying about you, Mizuki.
So she says.
We're never gonna stop worrying about you. Sorry. Me looking at my story of 12-ish-year-old with depressy. Yeah, right?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking into the bush, or maybe behind it? Okay. Let's look around. A bench. Bench. Here's the horse turned upside down. Looks like a sad overturned insect. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Kabasaki district buildings in the distance. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Oh, UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, UFO. No, wait, just a grandma. That grandma is booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. There are no stars tonight. Thanks, Date. Mizuki has big tsundere energy right now. I know! And I was like, I just want to hug the... We already got to hug the Mizuki, so that was everything I needed. But still. We're trying to be good dad now. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. I was wondering if that was intentional imagery. Just comes from being a 12-year-old with family issues. Yeah, maybe. Past the bush. Alright, that's probably where we're looking next.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Huh.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Okay.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason.
Right, we got bits of this last time.
As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually
Okay.
rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking.
we are. Oh, see, she's worried about us.
I've got
Aw,
something.
Mizuki.
I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find
Is
the
it gonna
owner.
be
Who was it?
Renju?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's
It's
father.
Renju.
Renju
Ha ha
Ichiro.
ha ha. Yeah, it is. Now this time, do we get to confront Renju before
So let me get this straight.
he gets in a car accident? Hey, are you talking to the lady in your head again? Yeah.
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene.
Yeah,
Using
that's
that
a
subway
reasonable
station
thing to assume,
could
I
take
guess.
the body right to the merry-go-round.
Why,
without being
does
caught on
Mizuki?
camera.
What does Mizuki know about Aiba? Does she have any opinions on the lady that lives in our head?
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way,
I see.
I have to talk to Renju.
So, this is going to be the fun push and pull here. Is we're going to be investigating Mizuki's biological dad, and
you can help me find him.
oof, this is going to suck. All right, let's look around. The dashboard. The center console. A steering wheel. Let's see. Anything else we can look at? The gear shift, right? The gear shift. The glove box. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now.
Jeez.
He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. See, we only got shades of it in Iris's route, but it does seem like Renju and Date did have like at least a deep friendship with one another, right? Because Renju got drunk and confessed some of his like early misdeeds to us, like being tangentially involved in like random murders. That's not something you just confess to a rando. And they trust us with the safety and the safety and keeping of their daughter. So I feel like we're gonna get a lot more of the kind of a little bit more of that interpersonal struggle in this one. When's the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Eskay.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very
That is very unusual. When's the last time you spoke with him?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about
Huh.
me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last
Especially if
night.
that rando was a cop, right? Right?
And he didn't pick up?
No.
That's not good. The way she just slowly turns her head back, yeah. Suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No. It wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Hold on. Hold on.
Well, I don't know.
the very defiant. I don't know. Oh God. Her VA is phenomenal.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology.
Yep.
I got some help from them.
bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you...
Yeah. My dad's never said
God.
anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me. I had
Never
to
said
go.
that he was counting on her. Oof. Mizuki's VA needs a raise. Yeah, give this lady more job. Who is Mizuki's VA? Hold on. Karina Bodiger. Phenomenal job, Karina.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going up.
About the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Okay. All right, honey.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
Okay.
The only evidence we have so far leads to
I'm
one
sorry.
conclusion.
God,
The
oh,
cell
this is
phone
gonna be
and the car
terrible.
were both
Oh,
operated
I am
by
on
Renju
board with
Akira.
this. This is so terrible. Can't wait to get really sad.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
Yep.
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
Vanishes after questioning.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
Ooh.
No, not one we can corroborate.
Get his ass. Oh wait, I'm on the call now. Right. Sometimes I forget what. Sometimes it's very unclear when the game gives you control back. Any idea where he is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find
Okay.
anything.
Where
So
could
this
he
seems
be?
largely similar to the conversation we had last time when Iris was in the car with us.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Could see boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. The thing that is weird to me about this, I like the idea that Iba as our left eye just kind of can. Oh wait, no, never mind. I take it back. So what's happening is that Iba can like. She can not only like fill our field of view, but also like directly superimpose this image on top of the completed field of view and show it to us. That is pretty good. All right. Why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Oof. What's his alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
Okay.
Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Got it. All right. Thank you, boss. Have a good day.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too.
Hey, Lucas.
Keep me in
You
the
people
loop.
notice that Iba glows? Yeah. I mean, it is kind of weird that we're walking around with one glowy eye and one normal eye, but
Where the hell did Renju go?
that's just being Sans Undertale. All the power goes to our left eye.
Sun poke?
What?
Sunfish Pocket, right.
Sun poke. Or something.
Right, because she's 12.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it.
What a weird.
Approximately 6.2 miles
very-
northeast
Yeah.
in Akihabara.
Oh, it's an Akihabara. Of course it is an Akiba. Maybe we can see a good CRT repair shop while we're there. Date does like bones. He does! He's all about them bones. Oh, wait, it's closed now.
Can't be.
Oh, fuck. fuck?
Renju.
And his eye's gone, so he got put through the machine. Whew. Okay. This is different. So what's the difference here? Renju dies. So what happened differently last time? What happened differently last time was that Mizuki wasn't talking, and we went to go see Iris immediately after. So by going to see Iris immediately afterward, if that isn't a development, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what the chain of events was, because the only thing that was different, really, Mizuki wasn't talking, but that doesn't, I don't know, and she's with us, right? And we didn't go to see Iris, and somehow one of those two things snowballed into Renju dying, and I don't know how those pieces fit together just yet. Pewter's gotta... Oh, no. Pewter's gotta be feeling like
awful.
shit right now.
Have you been sleeping any?
Oh. Oh, shit. I wonder if that subtext will be in this. I bet there's gonna be that subtext in this scene now.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Right, and Date see, that's the... It's kind of easy to forget in Iris' route that Renju is our best friend. Like, someone who is very close to Date. Pewter's like, oh, your best friend died? Join the club. Fuck. Shelves. Boss's chair. Bags hanging on a rack. The entrance. We don't even have the power in us to fucking... Tombstone. Rip. Wine bottles lined up. A cabinet. Yeah, we don't even have the energy to like make funny mouth sounds now. Hi, oddball. Hatsune Miku took Renju out, apparently. Your best friend, well, my roommate died. An RC car. Police officer mannequin. Persian rug is laid out. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Clock off to the side of her desk. The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. A flag with big catch on it. Not a single funny aside. A soccer ball. Volleyball. Tanuki statue. Soba restaurant door curtain. Nothing funny? It's a King Shogi piece. Coffee maker. Happy birthday banner decoration. Yeah, not a single funny conversation here. Wow. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in. Skis. Poster. Okay. Floaty. Like, if none of these have a funny aside, that is the most worrisome. That is the most worrisome of outcomes. Date has nothing funny to say anymore. Wow. Yeah, we got nothing. Oof. Okay. The fuck are you here, Pewter? Because you seem troubled, Pewter. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father.
Fuck!
I hope she'll be okay.
Renju would have loved this Tanuki statue. Yeah, something, anything, right?
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this is a suicide.
And somehow I don't understand how the chain led to him dying in this route and not an Irish
And the
route.
fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him.
I
He'll
had
find out on his own
I hadn't put that
eventually.
together. New Cyclops killer. So there had been an original Cyclops killer several years ago. Several years ago when the original prototype of the sync machine was stolen. So someone was using it several years ago as well. Because we know that that's the reason people are losing eyeballs.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine.
I mean,
suppose you
I
deserve
can just
to know.
Google it if you don't want to tell me about it. That's... How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Alright, let's hear about the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
Huh.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Huh.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women.
Okay.
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Interesting. Okay, so if they were pulled out posthumously, that's different. If the eyeballs were pulled out posthumously, then it couldn't have been for the same reason that the eyeballs are being pulled out now. But they don't know that. Because the reason the eyeballs are being pulled out now is because they're using the sync machine on them for some vaguely defined reason right now. And you can't do that if they're dead. So if their eyeballs were pulled out posthumously, then it is completely unrelated. Either that or Peter's lying to us to cover. But Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something
Yeah,
like
so that's just completely unrelated then.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth,
Huh.
they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was
Okay,
sent along
okay,
with the
hear me
letter.
out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Crack theory. Crack theory. We were the original Cyclops killer. Was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as
No,
well.
that's the thing. It's absolutely unrelated.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Yep.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed,
Yep. Okay, so they're bringing it up.
but Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Well, that's fucked up.
But even so,
Renju would
can't
have loved
say for
Uranus.
Sure, this isn't our guy.
You're
Maybe
Trust
they're just
me,
doing
I
things a little
know.
differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Sure you can.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate
Yeah, but
this one.
Come on now.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you
Thanks,
were talking.
Iba.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
God damn it, boss. She looks tired like me. You seem troubled, Pewter. Want to talk about it?
2 murders, one right after the other.
You want to talk about it, Pewter? You want to talk about it?
How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right.
Okay.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
So that's what happened to us to make us lose our memories 6 years ago. Oh! Oh! We got put in the prototype fucking sync machine, something fucked up, and it erased all of our memories. That's why we lost our left eye. Oh! It's all coming together! Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Kanabe Date. I feel like I could do a closer to Pewter than I can Date.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then.
Okay. Here's the theory. We were indeed the original Cyclops killer 6 years ago. Right? Now, part of what they did to try to nail us down was they used this prototype of a new thing, a new thing called the sync machine that they're trying to get into people's heads to try to figure out what's going on with them. However, it's still a prototype. They don't really know what they're doing. So they have to remove our left eyeball to do it. So they go into our head, but they fuck up, right? Because this is new technology and we're a criminal, so we're expendable. What happens is all of our memories get wiped, right? And we have like an entire personality reset. We no longer act or think or have anything to do with the person we were beforehand. And but for all intents and purposes, we seem like we're a completely different person. But they can't just let us go. They have to keep us close. So they give us a job, working close by where they can keep an eye on us. They give us a new eyeball that's literally there to like keep tabs on us at all times, right? Yeah, how are we feeling about this? Is that Pewter really likes jokingly accusing us of murder, huh? He really does. Which is part of the theory here. Anyway,
I lost my eye and my memories.
that is indeed my theory.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Aw, Iba. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty strong about this. But that's just a theory. Who gave Hey, it's Boo Boo. Wouldn't the Cyclops serial killings imply Date as a victim instead, since he lost his eye? No, see, that was part of what we were just talking about, Ita Boo Boo. Our eyeball is also high. Our eyeball that was removed is different from the eyeball that the serial killer removed. And we know from the end of Iris's route that the reason left eyeballs specifically are removed, specifically the left eyeball, is to use the prototype sync machine on them that went missing 6 years ago, conveniently. The original model. So, if he has no memory from then, does he remember the world being open? How does Date know he lost it 6 years ago? Probably because that's just what people around him told him. He's Sans Undertale. He is Sans Undertale. We made this joke already, but that's fine. It's still funny.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the backseat?
Back seat?
Hey there.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. The center console. The dashboard.
Hey, Date? Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round, obviously.
Date? Oh, Iba, play Megalovania.
Hey, Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Hi, Mizuki. Glad you can make it back to the game.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No, but don't look.
Do you think Iba blares Megalovania inside his head whenever he's being annoying? I don't see why she wouldn't. The gear shift. How you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sync.
That's, we hope. So what are you doing here? Nice weather we're having?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate,
Fair
right?
enough.
Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would
Do you
know.
really want to go back and see his dead body, Mizuki?
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Hey,
Got it.
Hey, Mizuki, you want to see a dead body? How'd you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security,
Not to this fan
you
art
should
saw
consider
Iba play
replacing the
feelings.
car altogether.
Iba, play my Feeling Sexy playlist. While you're doing the dishes?
You too?
Wow, I love how we got just nothing but... Every girl in this game that is younger than Hitomi wants to see dead bodies, right? Is it just an adolescent thing? So, send me that on the Discord. I gotta see that fan art.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Iba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I say that out loud.
Dante, I think you should go to the hospital.
Why can't we just tell her? Jesus Christ. Okay. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
Cold.
No.
It has mild
it's more
spoilers for
like,
the sequel,
I don't
or
like
what we know
sitting
about it
still and
anyways.
moping all day.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, if it's all stuff from just like from trailers and stuff, then whatever. It's stuff I'll see anyway.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
Okay, so
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
I'm with you, Date. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
I feel, yeah, this will be interesting because I feel like we kind of just like completely stopped thinking about Shoko and Iris Route. What's Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Right.
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
We did learn about Shoko's history doing this stuff.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing
Yes,
it.
we-
Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? Just
These
like
two,
Renju.
these two have the most parent-daughter energy. It's
Date.
like, yeah, they're getting very annoyed with one another, but it stems from this they both annoy the hell out of each other, but they both clearly care about one another and don't know how to express it in a way that's going to be helpful for them.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kid.
Rude.
I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad?
That Mizuki face. Hold on. Saving that one.
Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy
Tsundere
pervert.
family, right? Getting ready to throw hands at this random 12-year-old? Yep.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Oh, this is the Date and Mizuki content I wanted. He would lose if he threw hands with Mizuki. We've seen her with a pipe, and I don't understand it. Yeah, so I believe he would lose. Also, hey, Raina. Hope you're having a good day. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes.
Grandfather was raised by dolphins. It's all explained. Yeah, okay, that's the right. Okay, sure, cool. Yeah. I still don't understand how Renju gets murdered because we didn't rush to see Iris. Either because we didn't rush to see Iris or because Mizuki is with us. One of those two things is what causes Renju to die. At least die here. To be fair, we never did see him during Iris's route. It could be that he still died just somewhere else. Table. Can't find any clues on it. Chair. Store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
This place is up on the 2nd floor. Nothing out the window. This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Didn't he get injured in Iris's route? I guess. SK, you don't know what about the dolphin story isn't convincing you. You know what? You make a great point. It is perfectly plausible. You are right. I should stop worrying about it and just accept the dolphins. These two are extremely good together. Yeah, they've got great energy. Iris and Date had some good chemistry, but like, it was more of a I want to protect Iris and less of a sassy buddy cop thing.
According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, good to know.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately,
Some of my best
no.
friends are dolphins, and they're all crazy strong. Oh, that's good.
All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
There's no footage of the incident. That's not good. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Okay. Officers guarding the doorway. Register near the doorway. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Come on. Is there a light that looks like a jellyfish? Probably not a clue. Probably.
Is that a
trident?
spear?
Iris liked Date too much. Mizuki has a very good, yeah, I guess this guy's important to me, but also fuck him energy. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. She's not just like... She doesn't have just this blind kind of passive like for Date. She's like, yeah, okay, he's important. I gotta keep him around, but, you know, doesn't mean I have to like every moment of it. Does that technically make her honorary mermaid? I think it does, Henri. Although, I would point out, dolphins are not fish. So, you know. Oh, the Ever Given got free from the Suez Canal? Dolphin power. Wow, you're right.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Yeah, but we know what the tridents are now. It really does feel like this route was meant to be played first, doesn't it? Look inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. Empty wooden box. Barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liter. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
What?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Okay, sure. No!
This is...
Renju's watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Great question. And we know why it's... Renju's wristwatch was inside of the oil drum. Was he brought in inside of the oil drum? Is that what they're implying?
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
So he probably wasn't killed here.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Some people have a gaydar. Renju has a gay watch.
It must have
Fair
been
enough.
considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Good to know.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. It was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before
That's
his
not
death.
good.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling posts. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Of course. Over the counter. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion.
Love looking at dead bodies.
On the face and throat.
Woo!
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Okay. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Okay. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He's barely conscious before he was killed. The right eye is still there. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
No
The
fingers.
left
You know who
eyeball
doesn't
was
have
removed
fingers?
while the victim was
Dolphins!
still alive.
Yeah, that's true. Renju and Shoko were both had their left eye taken before they were killed. The walls are decorated with life preservers. A doorway to the kitchen. The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Alright. Another inspector. Hope he finds some clues. Well, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
What's your name?
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
I of course remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Thanks, Kagami. The inspector is investigating something. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
No fingers. You know who doesn't have fingers? Dolphins! True.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
The beer keg on the floor each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Who do you want to talk to? Any place you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
We do know about Marble. Kagami cross Date endgame, right? The person who made the aforementioned Date playlist fan art also makes Date cross Kagami ship art, and it's great. Justice for Kagami. You want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a pub.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Alright. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright, go team! Where are we headed first? Are we gonna go see Oda, or are we gonna go... I guess we gotta go get it out of the way, huh? Alright, kid, you're on thin ice. But I just met you, Mr. Date. Yeah, I know what I said.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, hi, more Mayumi.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Alright, well, let's look around. Table. It's a mop. Bucket.
Man, I really want to put that bucket on your head and smack it with a mop handle.
Why?
A bucket. Why wouldn't she? A stool. Beer cases. Brown chair.
It looks like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair.
Window. Menus written on the wall in Tanzaku paper.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices.
An unidentified
and an
liquid.
unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
Oof. None of us can figure out what that juice is. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
There's a menu on the table. Chopsticks. I love how every time you look at the menu on a different scene, there's a new thing. The one kid's chair.
Oh, look. There's chairs for you, Mizuki.
Oh, look, I'm gonna break your ribs.
Jesus Christ. The one kid's seat is such a strange detail. I gotta wonder.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
She did.
It feels like it's like there's some implication that Mayumi might be suffering from dementia or losing her memory. Low table. Small sitting cushion.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
Dante's like, yeah, that was pretty good, actually. Listen, she's got the one joke. Fair enough. It's November, but the calendar says January. Even the year is wrong. Yep. Says good luck. Why'd you leave your keys up on the table? A beer ad on the wall.
Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis?
Imagine getting threatened by your 6th grader like that, right? But hey, she can back it up, though.
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're... God, wait, are we Mizuki's legal guardian now? Her mom's dead and her dad's dead. Does it fall to us? Family photo. Or does she have like a godparent? Swinging door.
Singing
Who's
door.
her next of kin?
A swinging door.
The counter. Cordless phone.
Ring, 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 ring. Well, the phone's ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
No, it isn't.
Looks like a refrigerator. Can see the kitchen area past the counter. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Alright, good to know. Hi, Mayumi. Mayumi's standing on the other side of the counter. Hey there, is Oda here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I love how Oda poses in our mental image of him.
I see.
Took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
But I'm not done talking. So where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Right. Yeah. You sure about that? You sure about that?
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Why does she... Never mind. Mayumi's in league with the dolphins. Jesus, she must be. Alright, let's go to Lemnisket.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hi, receptionist.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
In League with Dolphins is your favorite Mountain Goats album? Oh my god! That works, yeah. Date asserts his dominance over Oda by becoming his new step.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Hey there, kid. I'm your stepdad now. Fuck. Every single hint in this game is just a red herring, and it all comes back to the secret dolphin conspiracy. You sure about that? You sure about that?
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Alright, let's look around. Large window. There's an abstract painting displayed on the wall.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Is that what it's called? I thought it had a different name.
Which part is supposed to be addition? Which part is supposed to
I
be
thought it had a
demon?
different name in the other route. It's an incomprehensible abstract painting displayed on the wall. A potted plant.
Date, look! A cricket!
Aiba has a strange fascination with insects. Potted plant. I'm happy for her. Floor reflection is a good touch. Reception desk. The company's logo. Lemniscate. Nice is run by them. Same joke. Yeah, right? Nice at Loves is real actually, but it's just murder dolphins. Sharing the brain cell, are we? I see that door back there. How do I want to click on the door. A door. Probably an office back there. Of course, same door.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Apparently, this is Dark Zone Kalimas. Cool.
That's a high stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
High stools are placed around the table. A high table. A vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured How to Draw Cute Anime Girls. Think I'll give that a look. Yeah, you would. Blank monitor. It's a monitor, so nothing's on it. A sofa.
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
There's a low table in front of the sofa. Alright. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Ligma Skate? Got him. Dante's very relatable in having no idea who any of these idols are or celebrities are. Right? Fucking right? Like, just the other day, just last night I was doing a crossword with Vivian, and we were like, we have no idea who any of these people are. It's like, who is this actress? You know, who starred in this recent film, or what about this role from this actress? And I'm like, I've got no idea who these people are.
We hang out, we party.
Thankfully, Google did, but you know,
we do not party.
Hey.
We do not party. Who hired this one?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
What's wrong with the receptionist? Did you happen to see Oda here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
You sure about that? You sure that's a fact, Mizuki?
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Ace?
You bet.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
I need that. Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like...
So, what is the end game with the receptionist here? Is she just here for the joke, or is she somehow, like, secretly... Or is the fact that Renju hired her part of the feint to you know, distract from the fact that he is very obviously gay? I'm also incommunicado when I record a podcast. So am I. When you get that many people together and you get them all recording, like, you don't interrupt it. People have put aside their busy schedules to be here.
But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni.
She's the
or
killer?
something.
Apparently.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
It's gonna happen in the office.
No, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
I
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
what? Okay,
Oh,
what?
My apologies.
Why? Okay, hold on. I get calling Date out on being a perv for like other shit, right? Fine. But this woman is clearly interested and asked us if we were interested as well. How come we're getting shit? And she's also an adult. Like, clearly an adult. What the fuck? Why are we getting shit for this? Come on. There are plenty of reasonable things you can chew out Date for. Going on a date with another consenting adult who is clearly enthusiastic about the idea is not one of them. Oh, we're doing this. Thank you. Because it's Date and Mizuki, I guess. It's just, come on, Mizuki. There are plenty of there's plenty of other things you can get Date on. Like that.
Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Well, we found nothing. It'd be different if you made the first move because she's working, right? Right. Because she's on the clock, so you don't do that to someone who's working. I completely understand. I've worked retail over a fucking decade. I get it. But she initiated that and is clearly enthusiastic about it. So it's like, it's literally the most.
Is this it?
I'm not gonna sit here defending Date, but like that's not the
Yeah.
one you get him for.
You know about this place?
Yeah, this is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Still not gonna talk about how he met Renju for the first time at a gay bar, right?
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Canon gay Date? I can get behind it. Or it seems more like he might be bi, because he clearly has interest in his boss, right? That seems mutual.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital
Fucking
city highway in
what
Madara,
year is this that
Tokyo.
we're what I get that hearing the important information over the radio thing is a common trope, but we got to find some way to adapt this for the 2020s, because it is no longer realistic that someone just has a radio on playing the news at the opportune moment, right? Come on. Clearly there's interest in Kagami too. That is clearly romantic teasing. Yes, clearly.
A traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Like, what is the modern equivalent of overhearing a random news spot on the radio? Scrolling through Twitter and having something autoplay, forgetting to turn off the the sound settings and having a quick video autoplay while you're scrolling through the Twitter feed. I think that's as close as we get. The bar counter. There's a TV on the wall.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Okay. What was so good? Everything. Whenever Date and Kagami have a conversation, you can practically see the sparks fly, right?
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Yeah, I can drive. I'm not going to, but I could. It's a menu. Has writing on the back. A beer tap.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Honestly, all the bits of Aiba shooting down Date's silly jokes is good. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding. There's 18. How many are? That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. Refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. There's music playing over the radio. Still waiting for Date to pin Kagami to the wall and have a sloppy makeout. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that happening in like the 3rd act. Specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers and tomato soup. Poster on the wall. Talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. It's a flyer. Hi, Mizuki. Table in front of the sofa. The sofa. I like how this game has trained me to click on every single random thing in the environment just in case there's a random, funny, fully voice-acted conversation. A hanger on the wall. Been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and
Oof.
daddy? I don't need that.
Mizuki gets 2 new dads. Yeah, she does. Date cross Kagami, Kaberon, or We Riot. Nice. Ichibubu, why do you keep deleting your... What is happening here?
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise,
The wedding is infuriating because every time he asks if he wants to marry Kagami, he just says, who? Right? Mizuki, we should have at least one meal together.
I told you I don't
Collected
want
taping
to.
and sent them prematurely. Got it.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks.
You
Makes
deketed
me
them?
sick.
That's probably a good idea then.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique.
Just
Some
wanted
even
to
say it's
wonder what
beautiful.
was happening because I don't have any of the mods here today. So I was just like, wait, who's eating messages that's not me?
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Rude.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine. I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe
Ouch.
she has entered her teenage rebellion
Oof.
phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Aww. You tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me. You just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush. Just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going
Let's
home.
not. No. No, Mizuki, no. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't
I
kissed anyone yet.
I like Mizuki's like
no,
just like
I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
oh thank God. How about Renju? Let's go.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki.
OMG 8-0 icon, right?
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here, 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage.
Mizuki is our
Renju
ace
asked me
icon.
to take care of
Damn
Mizuki.
right.
At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
I want to believe you, Aiba, but you always like shit on how good our parenting is. So like mixed messages here. Like on the one hand, you're like, yeah, this is the best thing that could have Mizuki. This was the best response to an impossible situation for Mizuki. But also, you're terrible and shit.
Let's hope so.
Hi, Mama.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama. How have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is
In a
this?
sequel where Mizuki becomes a prosecutor and brings the culprits to justice would be called Ace Attorney. Woo!
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
All right. Oh no, all of the fucking things are lit up again. Time to check every single element in the background one more time. Woo! Fried slipper with herbs. That doesn't sound right. Hanger on the wall. Alright, let's see if there's any other fun stuff hiding. A poster. One flew over the cock's nest. Sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. There's a flyer on the wall. Stool. Bar counter.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian.
Thank you.
Saint Sebastian was a faithful.
Does anyone know like how far in the future the sequel takes place compared to the first one? Like how much older are the characters going to be? Are we going to have like angsty teenage Mizuki?
On January
and
20th,
40 plus
288
Date?
AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
What a strange
Something wrong,
picture to
Date?
put there.
You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now of all time? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah. It was a gift from Ren a while back.
Huh.
I've always had it there.
What a strange thing to gift.
Oh, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you.
Wow, rude, Date. There's music playing over the radio. A beer tap.
Hey, Date. You hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
2 years at most, but I haven't looked into it too much. Pretty sure it's 6 years later. Oh, because of course. Yeah, of course.
No. What about her?
She quit the
Wait, that
ballet
means we get
because
40
she was
plus
always more
Date and
interested
pushing 50
in
boss.
tab.
Which, I want you to know, pushing 50 boss, I am all about that. Beer tap. It's menu with running on the back. Shelves. And bottles of alcohol on the shelf. TV installed on the wall. Nothing's on it. Alright. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys.
Boss is
around.
already 50 out of 10. Got him!
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Mizuki's like, what could that mean? Is Boss really already 50? No, she's 42. Yeah, so she's gonna be like 48 come the sequel, which... Yes, more badass older women, please. I'm all about that. About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
That one turned out to be unrelated, right? Polishing the dried bonito fish. First time being at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Fuck. I don't want to ask either of these things, but I need to advance the scene. So here's where we roll the die and see how good the game's gonna be.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Seems to be wary of Mama. Alright. Is that it? What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The watch incident.
I'm sure you remember
The
that.
wincident, if you will. And I will.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life.
The watch he
whatever.
got from Pewter? Oh,
He blew
God.
up on you.
Yep.
That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
Yeah, it was.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Yep. You wait, does that mean Mizuki's got like 3 dads? Yeah, awesome. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, or I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left. Alright, so we're leaving Mizuki with Mama for a moment while we go take a piss. That's reasonable, I guess.
Iba, get boss on the
Oh,
line.
we're going to make a call. Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Oof.
Are you going to leave Mizuki?
Ditching
here?
Mizuki, huh?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
That's... Yeah, that's reasonable. 4, don't forget Kagami. You're right! Oh my god, she's got 4 dads! Oh, wow. 4 dads, none of whom are a good parent. Ooh. Oh, it was always this bland in here. I just
Who's this asshole?
thought it was
you made
brighter.
a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate
This looks
you.
like it might be the same
You
scene.
hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
Nice. Do we not get the conversation here yet? No, not yet.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Now, we're not going to be able to get him on our side because we don't have...
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my
Because we don't have
office?
Iris.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Fair enough. Alright. Back to looking around the scene. Permit. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. Last month's schedule is written on the whiteboard. 21st. Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners.
Hey, Iba, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
So it looks like a lot of this stuff is probably the same as it is in with Iris Route. Alright, anything to say to us?
I got nothing to say to you.
Fair enough. How are you?
There would be no point in talking to him in that
Fair
state.
enough. Knife. Kind of that knife's nicely at night. It just might. The knife on the floor. Alright. Partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Do you know how it's pronounced, though? It's a desk. Probably belongs to someone in the group. Ton of things on top. I think we can see the lockers, but lockers are lined up on the wall. Door to the next room. Chair.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
A dragon holding a golden ball.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Oh, there are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. I wonder if some of the surreal nature just comes from the localization choice to just keep stuff as close to the original as possible, whether or not the meanings or subtleties would translate well.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
You sure about that? PC on top of the desk. Chairman's desk. Telephone on the desk. Keyboard. Alright. Files lined up on the shelf. A window. A Shinto shrine. The Kumakura crest. Man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
And we never did get a follow-up on this from the other route either, where Rohan was brought up, has a character model and everything, and then just never...
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Ah, okay. So... how was Rohan involved then? About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that. Cop.
Like how he says it with a capital C. About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Huh. Okay. We can deal with the moment later. I should be focused on something else. So this is different. Coffee table. There's an ashtray on top of it.
An ashtray. I see a few cigarette butts in it.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it.
Okay. On the edge of the ashtray, there's a cigarette burned down to the filter. I should try to find out when they finished their cigarette. On one of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Aiba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later.
Will they? Alright, sure. There's several cigarette butts in the ashtray. They look like Klein's. Just gonna bring this back up, right? Cigarette on the edge of the ashtray is a Klein. Tip is faintly red. So they just had a visitor here, huh?
So there are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
This is different from how it went when we had Iris here. Because when we had Iris here, we just found out his interest in A-Set and then used that to jockey our way into his favor.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just
Superpowers.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them were smoking.
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
Really?
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see.
I wonder who it
Somewhere
is.
behind that wall.
Let's X-ray it. It's so. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
See, again and again, I've been mentioning
person
that
behind the wall
medication
is
that we're
unarmed.
on. So,
I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
nice try, buddy. Time to do our quick time event.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Of course this works on us. Why wouldn't it work on us?
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
Did you just shoot at me? What the fuck? He's got a minigun? That's not...
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
This entire place is gonna be... Jesus Christ, dude. You don't take a fucking minigun inside of a building? What the hell? You're gonna perforate... Oh my god. Alright.
Date, load Evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Alright. I guess this is what's happening now. I think this one is your favorite. I'm glad. God, our gun is so cool, though. I really like that gun. Mostly because it's got the old-fashioned kind of grip to it, and it doesn't need to. Well, they're going to have to get someone in to give them a new wall now.
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
And it's going to be So Shijima, as we know.
I know you.
Interesting. I didn't call this last time. He was just kind of there.
That's...
Sejima, so. Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Okay, see, so this entire wall right here would be... This wall doesn't exist anymore. About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got
sick in the
He
head.
got sent to a special hospital.
So Rohan was also likely...
Naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line,
So
was the
Rohan was
successor.
also likely used as a test subject for the prototype sync machine.
That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know
Not
more?
the proto-molecule,
Hire a
Vivian.
private eye.
That's the Expanse. About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Good to know. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
I see.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members.
Huh.
They were also seen on several surveillance
This is
cameras.
the
It is
same
not
as last
possible that
time,
any
yep.
of the Kumakuras, including Moma.
But why is So Sajima here? So Sajima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I met him before. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Uh-huh, sure.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Interesting. An old-fashioned Gatling gun. Why the fuck would you bring that into... Whatever. Anything else we can look at while we're here? This is all the same. Chairman's chair. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
True.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
Great question.
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Ah.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me! You remember, like, how you said to call you? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Excellent.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
It'll be fun.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
We'll swap drinking stories. Yeah, we will. Time to go to Lemniscate. Oh, we're almost coming up on the break. Another 10 minutes or so. We should probably take a quick stream break.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
You don't say, bro.
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree.
Okay.
But I'm not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Hi, Iba in the passenger seat. Glove box. Gear shift. Center console. The dashboard. Come on, give me something here. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. Okay, what option? Warn carefully.
Hey, you. You can't just break into someone's car like that. Wait. Your body is transparent. What the? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Again, talking about the dosage. They keep doing it as like an
Anyway,
aside, but
you're
like
Iba,
I
right?
think there's something more
Why
sinister
are you
there.
here?
I think that
Nothing
will
like
tie
that.
back into my
I just thought I would protect myself.
into my
You seem
original
lying.
theory about what happened with what happened to us 6 years ago. And obviously part of them keeping us on a leash is giving us a dosage of medication. I don't understand why they would let us do a job where we hold a gun and investigate shit, but I guess they feel like as long as they're keeping us close and we got someone like in our eyeball they can control, then we should be fine.
How are you doing
They can
this?
use us.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're insomnium. What's that about?
What is that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a somnium form and another form.
Like a little
Oh,
cute
this?
little hamster bear. Like I can't like the ears look like bear ears, but it looks like a little hamster.
Yes, that.
At
Why are you doing this
Hamtaro probably.
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Why wouldn't you like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
Yeah, she did.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Our preference for boss. Yep. I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
Man, I wish I could get a haircut and do that. So and Moma are suspicious. Yeah, they are.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. and their left eye's taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Strange.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, so how is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
All right, let's hear what we got on this.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle, but 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere.
Now we're getting
in the
some
Kawasaki district,
way
to be
more
exact.
information about. Okay.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
So he sold off his stuff, but right before he sold off his land right before the accident that would cause it to become absolutely worthless and contaminated. Okay, yeah, a little sus.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
A little
and of
sus.
course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
Hey, Vivian. Is it tea time? Oh my god, I'm gonna get tea, y'all.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell
Vivian,
that
tell
amount of
the
land
kind
just 6
people, what's
months
our brew
before it
today?
happened.
She says it's going to be an Irish breakfast blend.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima
She's got a
purchased all of the
better
land
taste
back
for tea
just
than I
1
do, so even if I
billion
don't
yen.
wind up liking whatever she picks, it's always like worth the taste.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like
Yeah.
you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
Okay, yeah, hit us up.
There is another important fact.
What's the other important fact?
After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... Oh, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
That's gotta suck to have to interrupt your
Is this Special Agent Dot?
your entire state of being to process a phone call for someone else.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Good for you.
Something that you need to
All right,
hear.
let's hear it.
What is it?
We got a phone call
Oh.
from a prisoner at
Oh, yep, here it is. And now
Prisoner?
this is happening.
Save the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Because all the stuff with Iris is now happening in our periphery.
Who is
So we have no
here.
front row seats to what's going on with her.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive.
Yeah, he will.
There will be more
So
bodies.
89
If you want to stop this
knows
serial killer, I suggest you
knows
take
about
my
the
offer.
original I mean, like, we knew he knew, but like, because he's buddies with Renju, and Renju has the original.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought.
So who,
too.
if Renju's dead
However,
and 89's still
we
in
got
jail
the
at this
call
point, then who
yesterday
is it that's
afternoon.
using the
Renju
old
was
sync
killed.
machine then?
In other words,
You're
Irish,
saying
so
he
Pilk?
predicted the second
Yeah,
crime?
that's
yeah.
Pilk is
I
indeed
think he
the most
did.
noble of Irish drinks,
That's why I thought I should contact you.
as we all
Good
know.
idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
That's interesting because
I don't know.
the only people we knew about having access to the old sync machine were Renju and 89, and neither of them could be the person killing Shoko and Renju, because Renju's dead, 89's in jail still. So then who the hell is doing it? Doesn't seem like it's so. Interesting. It's Nizet laws. That's what it is. Back to Lemniscate. Oh, we're about to be up. I think maybe we'll take a quick break here.
Oh.
Hi, Oda. You look really happy to be here.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oof. Hear me out. Kagami culprit
So
theory.
that
I like this.
was
I like
Mizuki's
this.
mom.
Spin this out for me.
Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yeah, you did, asshole.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
Yep.
I didn't know that
Perfect
was
enemies
Mizuki's
to lovers
mother.
set up for Date, right?
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here so I can, because we're about halfway through the stream. You all know the drill. Stand up, walk around for a bit, drink some water, eat some food, take your meds if you haven't. All those little things you got to do to take care of yourself. I'll be back in about 10, and when I do, we'll yell at Oda for a bit. So look forward to yelling at Oda. All right, I'm back. Ugh. Oh, and I've got a delicious Irish blend here. Looks like she's already put some milk in it too. Oh, excellent. That's not. I'll have to ask her how much milk she put in this, because it's got a good bitter flavor to it. I'm not as elitist about my tea drinking as I am about my coffee drinking. Coffee, I do not like milk unless I'm having like an actual latte, you know? But tea, I feel like milk can add a lot to a taste. Anyway, let's get this show back on the road. Thanks for holding on, everyone. I know I say this every so often, but I am very pleased that taking a little short break in the middle of the stream is not a big deal for folks. I know there's that pressure on people doing streaming, especially, you know, who do it on the regular, to make sure that you're always there, always entertaining, and taking breaks, losing your audience is a big thing, but we don't care about that here. We're like, nah, we're people. People need to take a short break every once in a while. That's reasonable. An abstract oil painting on display.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
Really? So it does have a different name every time we look at it. The demons seem to be the same, though. Ooh. I like that tea. I'll have to ask her to make that more often. Hi, Oda. Potted plant.
Date, look! A little stink bug. Yay! A stink bug.
Aiba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. Yeah, she does. Company logo, Lemniscate. That's the reception desk. Hi, receptionist. Bye, receptionist.
Oh, that's Runedoyer.
Who is that?
Runedoyer? Runedoyer's video is playing. A door. There's probably an office back there. A high table. A high stool.
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said...
Everyone has that fucking... a lot of drinks in the vending machine. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured, how to get rich with cryptocurrency. No! No! Date, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Date! I thought we could have had something here. But no. Date's canonically a crypto nerd. Oh, no. Date. Oh. Well, it's good while it lasted. Anyway, Date no longer our hero. It's a monitor, nothing's on it. Sofa.
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
There's a low table in front of the sofa. Alright. Hi, receptionist. The girl with big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yeah, that's what I decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. Thanks, Date. Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Oda giving us that look.
I'm glad.
You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I
You ever see that one meme chart of doesn't know what crypto is, doesn't invest in crypto? I have. Dante's the doesn't know what crypto is, does invest in crypto.
I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Want to get some food soon?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Oda just giving us the fucking stink eye.
And I kind of like you.
See, look, this is...
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
Come on, Date. Where is Iris?
She's recording a podcast. podcast right
Still?
now. Looking at her schedule. It should end soon.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
God damn it, Date. You could have had something there. Date's in the doesn't know what crypto is, does invest in crypto. Yeah, exactly. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases, and I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
What is
That's normal? I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Yeah, none of us have, dude. About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious. I did a thermal check on Ota's body.
Yeah, you are very bad at lying, my
This
dude.
is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
Right, we
You
still
better
have this
start
over his head now.
Okay.
So what do you know about Renju's case then?
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Huh? Could see Oda being a crypto bro. Oda is absolutely a crypto bro. He is the does know, does invest.
Was he alone?
Aiba is going to be does know and doesn't invest, and Mizuki is doesn't know, doesn't invest.
Someone was with him. A man.
Come on, Ota.
No. A woman.
Was it Iris?
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
It was Iris.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, there's no point in hiding it.
There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Yeah, because we fucking
You're
can see
right.
through you, dude.
Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
How did Renju come out of the building if that's where...
She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me.
Idols don't kill people.
Tessa,
I've
I
seen
know,
some anime
wouldn't
that
hurt
say contrary.
anyone.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds
No,
dirty.
it doesn't?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy
It-
scene.
I'm beginning to understand why you can't sell any copies, my dude.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
Okay.
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point
Dude, you're
in my
24.
life.
Settle the fuck down.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through
I
to people.
suppose that's a nice mindset.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's
Well,
block.
I'm glad for you, I guess.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Okay. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Oh, wow, we are a dick. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15.
Okay, so that
yes.
was before he got murdered. I was
Where did
like,
they go?
wait, he's seen leaving the building after he was murdered?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Right. That came up. He had reserved the entire cafe, but he doesn't die in the other route, so he doesn't wind up showing up. Interesting.
I figured I would just go home.
Really? You don't have like a second choice maid cafe?
What happened?
Hi.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
What's up, Iris? Alright, and now we're interrogating her. Excellent. I do love interrogating a dying child. Happy or sad for you not reading that all that. Oh, exactly. It's like I'm either happy or sad
Iris,
not reading all
I'm
it.
going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Alright, let's take a look around.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers.
Excellent.
You can remotely control it as well.
Interrogation almost comes sooner than the so one. Yeah. Camera used for interrogation. The lens is facing Iris. A desk in the middle of the room. The pipes on the walls of the room. Two-way mirror. Small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. Alright. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night?
I don't believe that for a second. Your generation doesn't watch the news.
You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
She comes off very, very differently on this route. Interesting.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Wow, because she has no reason to even begin to trust us. And we don't know about her family or Hitomi. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m.,
Okay.
there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Perfect. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
Huh.
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before.
Fair enough.
Especially with important people being there.
It's a lot to ask of someone on the first time, but of course that is not what he's doing with her. What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
Okay.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous.
That it is.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
I see.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
Really?
This morning?
What was Hitomi doing?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Interesting.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years
Yeah,
now.
so in this route, we're led to put a lot of suspicion on Iris. Weird.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night?
Great question.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but... How do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
Hmm.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but...
I don't know. Have you seen Mizuki?
No, it's still possible, you see.
Iris could have killed Renju because...
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat
I think it's going to be the
face
sedation that we need to bring up,
strangulation.
but let's go through our evidence. The walk around time, yeah, it is.
The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
And he was murdered.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels from muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the
So
scene.
he wasn't killed
This
at...
means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Discovery of Renju's body.
Renju's corpse was discovered
Okay.
at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds.
Are we going to have to do
each.
math? Renju weighs approximately 160 pounds.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative.
So I think that's
It is
going to be the
likely
angle
that
for
Renju
this,
was in a
right?
state of compromised
She could have
consciousness
killed
before his
Renju
death.
because he was sedated at the time.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Yeah, we're going to have to fucking do math. God damn it. I don't want to
I know
math.
this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
The oil drum.
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket, the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? How much does Renju weigh? 160. So, what? The oil drum?
I don't think so, Dante.
The counterweight?
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
How to lift Renju's body. This what you want me to show? Yeah, okay, the counterweight.
It went like this.
A
First,
locked room mystery.
Renju was laid out on the counter.
Dante, this murder would have been impossible for a human.
Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds.
They just killed him with magic. Exactly.
Renju weighs 5 pounds less.
We don't have much red text for this murder, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to piece out.
I guess
then
that
again,
would
we
make
do
it
know the red
possible.
text likes to mislead us, so.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Ahaha, dot wave
Iris
playing
is
in the
the
background
culprit.
every
How'd
time
she move
Dante
the
messes
body?
up during the interrogation, right?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
How could she have moved the body? Probably in the oil drum. You could roll it around, right? Could have something to do with it, but I need more to support my theory in the elevator. No? Well, the watch, because we know that he was in the oil drum. That's what we need. Okay.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Huh.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
Right, because you could roll it
We just have
around.
to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an
Wow.
AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Right. The intoxication of imagining Iris going, hey, get into this barrel, it'll be funny. Okay, Iris. Granted by the witch. Aiba is Date's furniture, granted by the witch pewter. Oh my god, you're right.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Because the Renju's weight. The weight to the oil drum. And the elevator record.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered,
At
the
least we
elevator
didn't have
only
to do
stopped
math
at
on
the
our
second
own.
floor
The game
once.
did the math for us.
At 8:55 p.m., and we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Okay.
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
Why
Look
would
at
you need to
this.
hack them? You work here. What is it we're looking at? What does she have there?
Ah, shit.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
What? Now, how does this... See, how does this fit into what we...
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Huh. This is really weird coming off of Iris
Sync
route.
with her.
Hey, we get to go back to Minecraft land, though. Yeah? Yeah? Woo! Woo!
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How you doing, Pewter? Pewts.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Pewts?
Time
No?
limit is 6
All right.
minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
All right. Hooray, Minecraft time. Woo! 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 Yeah. All right, let's get that bread. Let's obtain this grain. Oh no. Her somnium is the fucking... Okay, so this is the room. We know what this is already. This is the room that had the prototype sync machine in it. Oh, fuckles. Okay.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Hey, wait, this isn't Minecraft. This is a terrifying warehouse, right?
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
You don't have to say it every time. You can, but you don't have to. Alright, what do we got? Mental log number 1. Mental log number 2. And number 3. Okay. Mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Okay, it's funny doing this while we know exactly what this room is already. Fuck is over there? Alright, well, let's look at the TV first, I guess.
A CRT TV.
This splits. This splits.
A CRT TV.
Interesting. Let's spin that dial. I did not expect... So this is the original Cyclops murderer. What?
What is this video?
Interesting.
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here?
What the hell?
What are you hiding?
How did we see none of this when we were on Iris route? Iris Somnium on the right side. Yay, Minecraft! Iris Somnium on the left side.
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Alright. Also the music? Yeah, fucking hell. Alright.
A full body mirror.
Alright, we need to use up this 2 times timey at some point.
A torso?
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it? A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Alright. Let's investigate this revolver.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
Well, we burned our fucking 2 times
5 minutes left,
timey from that, so that's good at least.
A full body mirror.
Huh.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
Okay, interesting. These are the only 3 objects, right? Yeah, there's the door behind at the very end behind us.
A torso with a head.
Let's choke this. Uh-oh. That's not good. What's happening here? What? Oh.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Interesting.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
That was the answer? Okay. Strangled the body.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Huh. B. Beat it to death. Okay.
An operating table.
Let's try this.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Okay. What does this get us? I'm mostly just picking things at random now, but...
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Well, that didn't help. Beat it to death.
4 minutes.
I've got no idea what they want us to do here.
A drug... There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. Even insomnia.
Okay.
Some things should not be done.
Beat it to death.
A full
3
body
minutes,
mirror.
Dante.
I guess we try punching.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Okay.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I thought we were trying to beat it to death. That's what.
A full body...
A
torso in the reflection.
A torso?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say.
Huh.
A revolver.
Let's try using this one.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
You can't say Weekly Shonen Jump.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
A revolver.
Okay, so we can't do anything there either. What else can we do on the operating table?
It's an operating...
Try sleeping?
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm having no luck with this.
It's an operating...
Let's try investigating this, I guess? We are just
The
bleeding
fabric
time
on the
here, and I
surface
don't
is
have
great.
any...
It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse. It's an opera... A drug...
Let's try this.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
I guess the only thing I can think of is the fucking door?
A double...
Open it. Nothing. I am literally running out of options here.
A double door.
You have 1 minute left.
Stop that.
I guess the only other thing we can do is chug the bottle? Is that really what they want us to do?
Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power.
I will set up a labor union.
Yeah, you will.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
What?
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Okay, I have literally tried everything. Oh. Of course, there's a TV in the corner. Fuck off.
An old television.
Oh, shit. Alright, we're restarting from this checkpoint. This isn't good. It's not good at all.
That video showed the face of a
Huh.
victim of the
I literally tried to.
Cyclops killer.
Okay, so in my defense, I checked the map and I didn't see the fucking icon for that one. I checked the map and I saw the icons only for the stuff in the center, so I'm like, okay, so it has to be among these, and I tried them all.
Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Okay, hold on.
Let's go.
We're restarting this. I do not care. Over to the TV we go.
An old
So let's turn that dial. We've seen this. We know what happens. Going from happy Minecraft adventures to this is an experience, and I'm here for it. It is fucked.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops?
Unknown.
Guess that.
Indeed.
All right, so we got some new stuff.
The oil.
Let's go.
Four minutes.
Check the shelf.
Only a shelf.
Okay.
A common gas canister.
Let's try. What do we do here? What's the other thing that was added? Another torso?
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
I guess this. Our next goal is to beat it to death, so if we punch this.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard.
Okay.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So what's mental lock number 4? Shoot to death. Another TV,
3
huh?
minutes, Date.
An old-fashioned TV.
Let's try looking at this. So we're having Iris remember all the motions of killing these people. She would have been like 12 at the time, though. She's not the one who did this, but she somehow witnessed them. Or they affected her in some way. And there are 2 people in each of the scenes.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing.
Yeah, this is strange.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay.
Just a locker.
Let's open this locker.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Uh-huh. Are you kidding me with this? With this shenanigans? Look at this shenanigans. At least this should get the gun to fire, right? Lol. Uh-huh. They're gonna make us watch this entire thing? I was like, really? That's where it... Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, no, it's still going. Still going. Oh. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Guess she needs to spend her streamer money on therapy now, right? Yeah, all that hot streamer dosh. Good God, this scene just goes on forever, huh? Sure. Okay. Someone had fun animating that. Why do that when she can repress her trauma through the power of dance? Right? Oh my God, she gets a character model and everything? What the fuck? That is Renju. That is Renju. Well, this wasn't fun. Oof. Are we all having a good time? I know I'm having a great time. God, how does all this even fit together?
What happened in that somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this somnium.
No.
Which means...
That means the person who killed them was...
Damn it, Renju. Taking a look into teenage idol girls' murder-filled brain world, right? Whew. Well, that's fun. A long table.
This brings back memories. Date and I consummated our love for each other many times on that table.
I don't remember that at all.
A binder. It's the sync manual. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. This monitor is turned off. The CRT monitor.
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrome is about to start.
Yeah, they would be fans of Videodrome.
What's Videodrome?
You haven't seen Videodrome? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it. That's
Oh, yeah. Videodrome is fucking great. So, I'm all about that. Bunch of Marimos inside. Store leads to the sink room. A chair. You can see the sink machine through the window. Iris is in the sink subject's chair. The entrance. The locker.
Hey, did you hear something just now?
Hmm? It must be in your head.
Oh my god, is the hearing voices in my head thing actually the subtle cue that we're... Oh my god. I made that as a joke last time, and it's like, no. All hail the new flesh. Damn right. Or long live the new flesh. All hail the new flesh is the fucking Devin Townsend song. I know the difference, probably. Alright, so let's talk to Pewter first. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Really? Again, because we're the one who did it, huh? Makes perfect sense that an AI constantly enters and exits someone's eye. Kasaka would be a big Cronenberg fan, right?
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
Do they?
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
They've yet to be
That was the
found,
last we
then.
heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was
So then how can you be certain? The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't you now? Buddy of Renju. Hmm?
The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
Yeah, you don't say.
True,
This seems like a lot of work for something that turns out to not be that helpful in the end.
Dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations.
Uh-huh.
This is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation.
Sure.
Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B,
You just
and
wanted to
C.
put math in this, huh?
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false
Yeah,
memories?
what about them? This was my first question, so...
How do we know if the memory really happened?
It's like how magical lawyer powers aren't considered hard evidence in Ace Attorney. Yeah.
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our
One time I dreamt you
imaginations are
took...
limited to what we have seen.
I'm glad I didn't read that one out loud. Mind jump and see it? Probably. That's not something you should be doing. Pewter looks like his usual self. Pewter definitely feels like he might have been involved. I love how their line they're feeding us is both, we can be absolutely certain they have nothing to do with it, and also, no one knows who did it and they never got caught. So... The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Oh, that's us! That's us! I was right! I was right! Oh. Haha.
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's
I
impossible.
completely messed up the face because it was at an angle and had all the blood on, but...
Date, you cannot say that.
Yeah,
for certain.
haha, we're the original killer. I called it.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
Called it!
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them
Mind jump,
from
more like mind.
others.
I legitimately could not. I legitimately thought that was Renju reflected in there for a moment, and not that was not me memeing. That was actual. That was actually me being confused. So, I'm glad that got cleared up. And yeah, we are the murderer, so that's why they can be all certain.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial
Yes.
killer?
Yes, I do.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you
Nope.
put in
See,
her.
now they're lying to us. Now they're absolutely lying to... Jesus. About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret.
And it's clearly relevant to this case, so shut up and tell me.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is, buddy.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Making your amnesiac protagonist who's conspicuously missing one eye serial killer called the Cyclops killer would be a bit too obvious. You think?
Really?
You think? You sure about that? You sure about that?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Hey, what? That's a weird... Alright.
That means Iris
So-
must know about the killings.
And she knows that we were the...
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
If she did, that would make it very, very strange that she just willingly went along with us in Iris' route. Summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Peter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Okay, we caught the killer. Time to put him behind. But hold on a second, boys. He's kind of cute.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room. Yep. The fact, however, that they do that reveal so early on makes it seem like that has to be a misdirect then, right?
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date.
Yep.
The subject of a
I-
sink does not experience somnium in the way that
I'm
you do.
still all in on this theory since we put it together beforehand, but
They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
see the other important thing is that we got told was that our own elements of our own memories can get mixed in with the subject's somnium, right?
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Ever since I witnessed the Cyclops killings at age 12, I always wanted to commit some of my own. Iris, Tessa, A set. Love it. Damn, the serial killer's kind of hot. Let's give him a
You can't
gun.
dream
Someone
of
with
something you know
terrible
nothing
taste in men,
about.
right? To be fair, it's you're calling yourself out. hey, don't worry. I'm the Edelgard stan. I get all about, the terrible
Dante,
people
could
thing.
you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The Law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Yeah. Okay. So we definitely. Yeah. I want everyone to know. I called it. Like. However many hours in advance. And then I fucked up the reveal because I thought it was someone else's face. Because I can't do faces.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Yes, they are terrible, and I love them. A common refrain. Exactly.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
It's okay. We don't kink shame here, unless that's your kink.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's
Being
something
PMS,
I
you
wanna
could have
talk
terrible
about.
taste in everyone, and it's great. Excellent. Just got out of a work meeting. What did I miss? You missed my theory getting proved right. That's what you missed. We are
can't
the
talk
original
here.
Cyclops killer, and people are lying to us about it for some reason.
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. All right, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. Turned the wheel and drove to Marble. All right. Man, there is... you know what? Last time, I thought we were closing in on the end of the game, and now I'm like, we got so much more to go in this thing. Good golly. I think maybe we'll drop a save here and we'll call it a day. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Oda sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota.
Fuck is he doing here? Fuck are you doing here? Why are you giving me that look? Yeah, I think we'll save here for the day and we'll call it. Iris is gonna revolutionize the e-girl scene by committing murder live on stream, right? Terrible women and wanting to fix them being made worse by them. Nice. It's right. That is my genre right there. Thanks for coming out, everyone. I'll be back on Saturday. We'll play more of this. It'll be fun. We'll be returning to Toho practice soon when I feel like I've done enough individual level practice. Once I feel like I'm back to the level where I'm doing full game runs, going with no continues, then we'll resume Toho practice. But for the individual level practice, I'm going to do that on my own time. I hope you all enjoyed yesterday's episode of Two Careers Play, by the way, with featuring Wife City. That was a lot of fun, and I'm glad people seem to have enjoyed that. We're hoping to do more stuff like that in the future, since we know a lot of people that are tubers, streamers, game devs, all those folks. So I hope it was great for y'all. I hope you had a good time with it. More episodes of C++ tomorrow, and that's all I got for you. Have a great day, everyone.